EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Caps of San Juan. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Gun.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
11.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. This time, Burrow will look to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4.
19 Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
70 Rangers. Big, 60 Bobcats. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They're going to look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
11-11. 12-12-12.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT, take.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Burrow changing things up here. First carry here for Joe Mixon. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Thomas. 11
They'll
Thomas.
send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
11 MT, take.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure, and they got to him again. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
18, Pioneer.
Reagor, the man in motion.
18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check.
Straight ahead, here's the Reagor. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Trap 60.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second and 9 now. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Reagor, 26 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
11 mighty.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
12.
Now Burrow. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Burrow will throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Again, it's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Now it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On one, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11, empty.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11, top.
A shotgun give to Fournette. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here we go, here we go.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
11, MT, Tate. 11, Mighty. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, 11, MT. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now an audible here into something else.
11, 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Get set.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Twelve, 12, 12.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll give it to Mixon. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
11,
So they get pushed
11,
back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Hey, we gotta go score. Let's go.
Nixon will take it in. Touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
In motion right is Addison.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
19 right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson, and he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
70 range, 70 range, tempo.
They'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
18, right here. Hey, Crash. 18, Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Cup 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. This is caught by Addison. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Rig. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. Go.
2nd and 15. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
11.
In motion left is Higgins. Now Burrow on first down. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And touchdown! Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Caps take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
17 yards, first down, Vikings.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, It's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 30.
Looking to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. On the give is Nwangu. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Go street. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Pause red. 10 cycles.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
11. 11 MT. 11.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's on his way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Joseph now to have the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
11.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
12. 11. 12.
This time Burrow will look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And all the way in for the touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 70. And the Caps have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Handoff here to Nwangu, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll go right back to Nwangu. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On the draw, it's Nwangu. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Big Lion, ready.
On the run is Nwangu. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. Second down and 6 now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check. 18, Pioneer.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on. 19 Tiger. Hurt.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. They'll get this to Nwangu. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now they're in the hurry up.
Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's There's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow give the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Here we go, here we go.
Penalties not what they needed here.
11.
1st and 15. Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. With the point.